personal note, Steve, what was it like to play for Bruce Arena as a manager?
Um, Great. It's a short answer. He was a pleasure to play for. Certainly somebody who, as far as I could tell, and I can speak for myself for sure, and the guys I was close to, were all highly motivated to play for his teams. I think he did a great job of managing the group and his squad selection, of mixing and matching personalities up. First of all, in the roster, to build a complementary roster, but then also choosing the 11 players that gave us, Team USA, the best chance to win on that particular day. I thought he did an excellent job with that, and he's done that obviously all throughout his career. Um, when I first started playing on the national team, I wasn't the clear choice and was coming from the bench a little bit. Um, but I think his communication with me as far as what he needed to see in order for me to play was always there and fair. And at that time, there was somebody who was better. So it was obviously frustrating, but definitely acceptable.
And what do you see kind of in the style that he's bringing to San Jose? I mean, it's always Bruce, very similar to what he's always done, but what do you see from him this season?
Well, I think the obvious constant is results, and so it's always result oriented. Um, and he has a different group of players in each team, and so it will always look a little differently according to the players. And I think that's a sign of if I may say, in my earlier managing career, that's a good sign of a manager, is to deal and find a way to play with what you have. In this particular group, they have some extremely good attackers, creating a lot of high quality chances. And the flip side of that is they're also letting up some chances. And so that is how this group is going to be successful, and he has figured that out, and they are successful.
Thank you.
I spoke to Bruce. I know you talked about Chicho, and he's looking forward to it, and obviously a lot of former players coming back there. But just guys that you got to coach coming back, those moments, what do they mean to you?
Yeah, it's really important for us when players go on to other clubs. It's important for us also that they remain successful and use things they possibly learned here. I think that's also reflects positively on us. But yeah, it's I try to build relationships, treat players in the right manner to where when you do see them again, it's a happy moment and a respectful one.
Is there something in what Bruce taught you that you have incorporated in your coaching? Some things that you think about just with that time that you spent with him as a pupil?
Yeah, I think I touched on it in my earlier answer. I think it's really paid attention to the relationships and the people in front of you, and less the X's and O's, and making sure that is taken care of first, and then figuring out maybe tactics and subtle differences secondly. And certainly there are moments where you have to prioritize different things, but I think understanding the importance of that is certainly something I picked up from Bruce and his staffs.
Just remind me, who was the right back in front of you when you?
Tony's son.
Is it Tony?
Tony and Frankie, obviously both amazing players. I just had to wait my turn.
I know obviously moving to the next game, but it just from the Wednesday experience, as a newer coach and things that you absorb, some things that you take away from that experience that you feel will help you in those experiences ahead.
Sorry, a Wednesday?
The Wednesday.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think for our players, managing the chaos is important, and also for us coaches. And we're a little dependent on the officiating in those moments, but I think managing those chaotic moments and making sure that our players feel comfortable in those moments to also adjust in real time. And I wasn't displeased with the performance, and I think creating that many chances away from home and in Miami is not easy, and we had plenty of opportunities to score a couple more goals and to advance. We just couldn't execute. I think that was really the only difference. So there's not a whole lot I would do differently in that matchup. I thought we played over two legs pretty well and created enough chances in both legs to advance.
I believe you had